Refeed is how we bump calories without actually doing a cheat meal. So a refeed for me would be, well, if I'm at 300 grams of carbohydrates during the day, I'm gonna increase things like my rice intake. Or I might have foods like dates that are very calorically dense. Higher in sugar, not a bad food, but very calorically dense, where I know I can get 5 dates down. That's only 5 dates. Eating 5 dates is like having 5 M&Ms. It's like the easiest thing and they're delicious. That's almost 100 calories. That's almost 100 grams of carbohydrates. So refeed is my ability to drive calories without consuming foods that aren't clean. A cheat meal is like, it's like, hey, I'm going to the electric chair. What's my last meal gotta look like, right? I don't know what mine would be. Maybe, I don't know, I'm a big burger fries guy. Maybe, I don't know. You gotta think about that. Hopefully I'm not going to the chair anytime soon. Reverse dieting. This is something that I think many people struggle with, and this is the one thing that I say, if you, anyone here goes into a dieting phase during the year, put your hand up. Who here goes into a dieting phase? If you go into a dieting phase, you need to know what reverse dieting is. Because I saw a buddy of mine once put on over 35 pounds in a little under, it's probably about 36 hours. 35 pounds in 36 hours. Pretty much. He was a bodybuilder. He was in an incredibly dehydrated state. He won a contest like the Easterns in Jersey. The guy literally went to a cheesecake factory at like 12 o'clock and he sat there through dinner and he just ate. And I saw him like 2 days later and I was like, holy shit, Patrick, what happened to you? I was like blown away. What he needed to do, and this was a long time ago, he needed to reverse diet. Because when you're ridding your body of carbohydrates, you're dehydrating the muscle of water. Probably, what I'd say is the big problem with I'm not a big low carb person, even though I know there's warrant. There is merit out there for low carbs. But when someone turns to me and they say, oh, carbs make me fat, no, you're probably just not metabolically flexible. Metabolic flexibility is your ability to utilize fats and carbs as your energy source. And use them pretty evenly, which is why I believe throughout a year we want to introduce fats, we want to introduce carbohydrates, doing more of a fat-adapted diet, which wouldn't be keto, but it'd be more using fat as your energy source with lower carbohydrates, and flip-flopping that I find is really beneficial. But reverse dieting is basically taking you from a dieting phase and it's slowly ramping you up.